Now, if that headache is spiritual, now see, I love that because you could go home tonight. I would encourage you to do that. Or if your kid's having trouble sleeping, this happens all the time. I get this all the time. Kids having trouble sleeping or bad nightmares, you just teach your kid or do it yourself. Say, if this is spiritual, like who knows, right? It could be psychological. They could have, whatever. There could be all kind of reasons. We dream for different reasons or have nightmares. But if this is spiritual, then in Jesus' name, I command it to stop. You could do that. See, I grew up being taught you don't look for a demon behind every bush, Well, when I realized, number one, that's not in the scriptures. Number two, then I thought, are there any behind any of the bushes? And if there are, which bushes would those be? And then how would you know? And then if you did know, what would you do? And so again, back to Jesus, The way he addressed those things was by speaking directly to them. And even Paul, in Acts chapter 16, he's way later, he turned around to the slave girl that had the spirit of a python, the spirit that from the God she worshiped that predicted the future. He turned around. In the Greek, you'll see even a note in some of your study Bibles that'll say a python. In the Greek, it says spirit of a python. It says that right in the original text. But yours, it'll say a spirit by which she foretold the future. That's what she used the spirit for, which I don't think he can really do. I think what they do is because they're invisible, they go, oh, let's tell her this, and then they go arrange and set it all up through other people. So just a little side note on that. So anyway, the thing is being direct, and it's weird. Like, who am I to speak? Well, you know who I am? I'm a child of God. I have his authority. I'm only doing it because I'm an ambassador. I'm representing him. I'm not the guy, but hey, I'm representing his will and his purpose. So I spoke to this thing. I said, hey, if that headache is spiritual, be gone. And man, that girl, she looked up immediately, and she goes, how did you do that? I go, what do I do now? I thought I did something wrong. She goes, my headache, it's gone.